Hey guys, this is Mrs. Hester. Here is how you will get on to your Read 180 and all of the different areas of the Read 180 program. So you're going to go to your Launchpad, ClassLink Launchpad, and you want to click on the HMH Central. And when it loads, it should automatically log you in. There we go. And thanks to Rwanda for letting me use her computer to show you this access. So if you are doing Read 180, you're going to click on the red box for your reading. Obviously math, you would click on the math. And it's going to open up the software, and there are 3 basic parts that you're going to be needing. This student application with the bicycle is what we call the student app. So in your Google Classroom directions, it'll say do 30 minutes on the student app. You're going to click this go button and it opens up a new window. And this is where you have choice of what you want to work on. You can pick any topic that you want to study, and the first one that always comes up is the Mindset Matters, but once you finish that one, you then can pick from a variety of choices. And so as you're working on them, you can see that it will fill in the circle and give you a little check. And then when you move to the next one, you see Rwanda's doing a really nice job in that she is almost halfway done with the reading part. Then she'll move on to the language, the fluency, and the writing. And when she has that finished, it'll go to the success, and then it'll say, congratulations, you have finished a segment. And that's when you get a sticker on our chart, and when you get a certain amount of stickers, you will get a prize. And so you want to make sure that you're working hard every time we assign this so that you get to all of the different parts of the segment. And like I said, after you finish Mindset Matters, you do get to pick your topic. So you're going to close this out when you're finished, and it brings you back to your home screen. Now here's what happens. If you are on the other home screen for, I think it's longer than 20 minutes, you may get logged out of your home screen, and that is okay. Just go back to ClassLink and log back in. Not an issue, all right? Now, the second part that you need to know about is the independent reading. This is where, when I say read a book and you're going to take those quizzes every other Friday, this is where you find your book. So you, again, click go, and this is kind of like your own personal library, in that it will give you your, I'll make this one a little bigger. It will give you your Lexile level up in the corner, and then you have your choice of books. And so you can then put a book on your, what we call the bookshelf, and you can read it. Now remember, you have to read a book and finish it because you need to take a quiz every 2 weeks. And our first quiz is due on the 29th, all right? So you have to read a book that you can finish and take a quiz on it and score well, because that'll be your grade. So over here, I covered Rwanda, so no one can see your score, because nobody needs to know your Lexile but you and me, or your other reading teacher, English teacher. And you can see the bookshelf. Here are some books that she's put on. She has a couple other empty ones that she could find. And the way you find a book is you go to the all titles, and you can see here's your Lexile. So if you have a Lexile level of 854, you're gonna pick between 800 and 999. If you have a Lexile of 250, you're gonna pick this first one right here. And when you pick it, you see here's your choices of books, and you're gonna scroll through, find the book that you want to read. Now, this one is a paperback. See where it says paperback? You don't have that paperback, so you can't pick that one. You have to pick one that says ebook, because this is a book that is online and you'll be able to access when you are at home. So when you click on the book, it gives you a little short summary. This little speaker means it will read it to you, so make sure you always have your volume on or headphones on. Now I can read it by clicking here, and it will bring up the book, or if I click on more options, I can, again, see the summary, see the pages, see how many points it will be worth in ebook, and then there's the Lexile. And if you want to add it to your bookshelf, you click on where it says right here, add to my reading list, and it will go to your reading list. All right, so I put it on there, and it says, yes, it's on yours. When you finish reading it, you can take the quiz, and that's what you have to take every other Friday. Your first one is due on the 29th. And then there's a quick write or graphic organizer to help you. And then we're not asking you to do these 3 things yet, just the quiz. All right. So then if I want to get out of this, again, I click the X up in the window and I'm back to my home screen. Okay. This is your real book, this part right here. And when you go to it, it brings up what is our textbook. And we'll be using a digital copy of our textbook. And so you'll need to know where this is. We're going to start in Life in Dystopia. And if you think about the giver was utopia. This is the opposite of dystopia. And it will bring it up on the screen sometime this century, hopefully. It's a big book, so that's probably why it takes so long. And so then you can see the book, the textbook. And I was trying to see if it'll let you fill things in. You can see it and then follow along with us as we do those lessons, especially if you are on if you're a remote student, okay? And you can see the anchor videos there. You would watch the anchor video. This is on the anchor video. And that's kind of gives you the idea of what that is. So those are the main parts that you're going to use every single week in, whoops, I signed this out, in the Read 180 program. Now, for those of you who did not take the universal screener, and if you don't have that Lexile number in the independent reading section, you need to come over here and take the reading inventory. If you have the Lexile, do not take it again. No, don't take it again. If you don't have a Lexile number, you have to take this before you start your independent reading. All right, it was assigned way back in October. We gave you through November to do it, so it's time to do it now. And that is in general the entire program. Now, if you want to see how many segments and things you've finished, as well as if you're growing in your reading, that's your progress right here. My portfolio we'll talk about later once we get into the writing. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or comment on this video, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.